First of all, my top tips for revision. I get asked this all the time. I have partnered up with Pearson, who is an absolute favourite of mine. Someone said, what is your predicted grade? Someone said, did I take year 9 seriously? On all honesty, I wasn't even in school in year 9. How do you know which GCSEs you should pick? Someone said, do you know what you'll be doing after GCSEs? I definitely don't feel as prepared as I should be.
It's getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing something that is very, very highly recommended. A lot of you guys want to know step by step how you can help yourself revise and also just know a little bit more info about year 11 as a whole. I'm currently in year 11. I'm on my last month of school now, and I have always never liked school. It's always been one of the things that I've just never really enjoyed. I've never been keen on, and I'm finally coming to the end, and I thought, why not talk to you guys just a bit about advice for year 11, a bit of advice for just school in general, tell you guys my top tips for revising, not just for year 7, but you could be year 7 but you could be revising at the moment for your exams, and I just want to help out, and I feel like this is a very good way to do so. I have partnered up with Pearson, who is an absolute favourite of mine when it comes to working on my GCSEs and having set subjects to work for. These are my favourite books ever, and I need to tell you a lot more about these in a minute. So starting off, I've asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me questions about year 11 as a whole and gave you kind of some things that you could ask based off, but it's completely up to you what you guys want to know. But first of all, my top tips for revision. I get asked this all the time, and I feel like this is the best way to show you guys. If you've seen in previous videos, I've actually promoted Pearson for their Pearson online revision, which is a very, very good and helpful way to learn and correct yourself with very, very easy mistakes. But now we've moved on, and I've actually got their revision workbook. I've been using this now for a few weeks, and it's such an easy and fun way to revise. It definitely has helped me a lot and eased my stress when it comes to revising, because you can just work your way through this workbook. It gives you like different topics, and you can go through and write down the answers. These are kind of based off GCSE questions you might get in your exams, and these are all very, very, I don't know what the word is, but these are things that would come up in your exam, like exact old previous exam questions. I've been working my way through here, and I find it's helped me work so much easier at a faster pace, and I'm learning a lot more. This is also matched with a revision guide, which is also a very, very easy way because the pages are matched with the revision guide. So you can learn a bit about the revision guide and then have a go at answering the questions, which is such a great thing to do. There's guided and unguided practice questions for you guys to go through, and it just makes learning a little bit more easy for you, because I know how hard and frustrating it can be at the moment. But every topic I've ever learned is in this book, and I promise you now, if you need some help with it, this will help you. Pearson is literally exam experts that can drag so many different uses of your GCSE questions into one place all at once and cram it all in to this one book. Printed revision books like this you can easily browse and find on your Amazon now. I'm going to leave a link down below for you guys to actually get your hands on your own Pearson revision books in case you needed some help on that. Pearson are the world's leading learning company, and they've been around for over, I don't even know, I think it was like 170 years. But if you guys are struggling like I have previously with trying to revise and find things that are very easy to hold in your head and write it down on paper, this is the perfect revision workbook for you. And as I said, it comes with a guide too. I'll leave a link down below like I just said, and yeah, make sure to go shop Pearson's now. You might have heard me speak about Pearson Revise before, but this is my absolute favourite way to revise online using something where you can get all subjects in one place. I've personally subscribed to Pearson Revise ebook subscription because it is so much easier to have everything put in one place. You can literally have over 50 plus GCSE revision ebooks all online, and they're from only £2.50 per month. It is an affordable way to access all your GCSE revision guides online. There's so many different topics you can choose from for your English, but one I really, really like is looking at how I can annotate my text, and this is a super easy way to show you guys how quick and easy it is to grab your revision guides up, and you can sit there making cue cards. You can just read through it and then answer the questions that you have at the end. These are enhanced ebooks with knowledge checks and or quick quizzes available for math, science, English, history and business. These are all exam experts that have created these revision guides to help you guys out with the best way to revise this year. This is one of the quick knowledge check-ins that you can do to literally click through and do just a few checks to see how you're getting on, and at the end it will give you a mark out of how many questions there are. It's just a super quick and easy way to get through and see where you are and keep on track of what you're doing. If you look on here, you can see for just one subject in maths, there's all of these different topics that the revision guides cover in each page. And if you're like me and you forget where you leave all your revision bits, this is the most easy way to keep all your revision in one place. Like I was saying, if you're similar to me and you don't know where you put anything, this is a super easy way to revise using Pearson Revise. I'll leave a link down below for you guys to sign up now. But yeah, make sure to go check it out. I'm gonna answer some questions and we can see what we have on here. Someone said, what GCSEs are you doing? So I'm doing maths, English, science. I've done sports studies, but we do that a year early. And I do prime as just textbook. Sports studies, hang on, wait. Geography, maths, English, science, sports studies, business. That's what I do. I ended up actually dropping French in year 8 as I really struggled, and because of my dyslexia I got to move into a enhanced support class, which is basically you go in this class and you get to have more one-to-one special learning with a teacher, and it helps you a lot in my opinion. Someone said, do you know what you'll be doing after GCSEs? I'm in a complete, I have no idea right now. I'm not sure what I want to do, where I'm going to do it, like nothing. I'm just going to keep it day by day and we'll see what actually happens. But I don't want to put myself under tons of pressure to go to college because that's not really particularly what I wanted or ever want to do. But maybe I will end up going to college. Maybe I will end up doing what I'm doing full time. I'm not really sure as of right now. Someone said, are you scared for your GCSEs? I'm definitely petrified. I think I've got 20 days as of today until I'm at my GCSEs, and I'm very, very scared. But it will be good, hopefully. Someone said, how much revision do you do? For me, I like to just do little and often. I don't like to give myself a time, because I feel like as soon as I put a time limit on how long, say I want to say do an hour, I end up getting distracted in the first 15 minutes. More than if I do little and often at times, I find I get myself doing a lot more without realising almost. Someone said, how do you stay motivated? I would say the best things to do is realise genuinely, if you're in your last year, you have got 3 weeks left, not even that, and then you're completely out of it. Why not give your all for the last 3 weeks, and that can be it. And if you're in a younger year, always remember, like, these can go on to being your predicted grades, you're that and that, and you want it to be good from a younger age. All I think is I wish to myself that I pushed myself a little bit harder for my exams in year 7, 8 and 9. So then when I got into year 10, 11, I wasn't so stressed because I'd never revised before. I didn't know what I was doing. Someone said, best way to manage revision without feeling too stressed. It's obviously something that we all don't really like. No one really wants to revise. It's not something you want to go away from school and have to do more school. But I think if you have it in the mindset of, like, it doesn't have to take over your life, and I feel like sometimes people get under pressure and think, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. Try it, make sure that you're still spending time seeing your friends, your family, make sure that you're still having your own time to go out shopping or whatever you want to do, because as soon as you take them things away from you, it becomes punishment. Well, then if you can still do that whilst revising, it could actually help you more in the long run. Someone said, did you take business studies? Yes, obviously I have my business book here. I took business studies year 10 and 11 and I finished this year. But God, it has been a while of a ride. I had a very, very bad business teacher last year and she ended up leaving basically, and it was just awful. Like, she was a very bad teacher and she had her hatred for certain students in the class, and it really, you could really tell. But I'm finally away from her. I've got a new teacher who's okay. I think if I definitely had better teaching for business, I'd be more up for it and probably do better in it. But as of right now, I'm just kind of taking it day by day. Someone said, do you feel prepared? I definitely don't feel as prepared as I should be by now, but it still doesn't really hit me that I've got my GCSEs in 3 weeks. But hopefully soon I'll feel a bit more put together and like, do you know what? It's coming. I know it's coming. Just crack on with it, Emily. Hopefully that will come soon. Someone said, how do you manage to schedule on your revision and when do you do what subject? This is something I'm still really confused, because obviously we have exams daily and you want to be able to revise for one exam, but then you've got to think about the other exam that you have the next day. So for me, I'm going to do like a little bit of one subject, move on to the next, have a break, and then go back to that one and back to that one, and kind of do it like that. So then it's not just one subject, but you're still feeding your brain with information that you need. Someone said, are flashcards actually a good use? So for a lot of people it can work, and cue cards are a good way of like writing the question and the answer on the other side and trying to, you know, like even asking someone to read them to you. I done that for my sports studies and it kind of worked. A lot of people are saying, as like past students as well, that it's quite good to be able to have like organisers in your room for each subject, and definitely I would recommend that. Staying organised is very easy to lose once doing your revision because you've got papers everywhere, but maybe if you end up getting folders or like little organisers you can put all your bits and bobs in, it will definitely help you with keeping your stuff all put together and not losing anything. Someone said, did I take year 9 seriously? On all honesty, I wasn't even in school in year 9 because we had lockdown, and then I also had problems with bullying at school, and I really just wasn't in school. Obviously now I kind of wish I was in for more of it, but a lot of people say like year 9, year 8 are your muck around years, like you don't really have much to do. I mean, year 9 you have to pick all your subjects, which is obviously a big thing, but I feel like for some people they take it and they're like, oh, just muck around, you've got 2 years of it. Like, I wouldn't take it like that, because you'll end up mucking around. Your teachers will hate you, and then when it comes to GCSEs and you need their help, they won't want to help you because they remember how you used to be. I'd always take that in accountability, because I've seen it with my friends and teachers, where teachers don't particularly like them from how they used to be, and they're not like that anymore, but teachers don't feel the need to help a student that used to be rude. Someone said favourite pens for writing for a while. I feel like this is a weird one because you wouldn't really expect someone to ask me that. I just use the normal black ones, but I also use a computer to type in my GCSEs, so that's also very helpful. Talking of typing, someone's asked, why do I have a laptop at school? I struggle very badly with dyscalculia. I don't know how you say it, dyscalculia, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and dyslexia. They're two things that I've struggled with for a very long time. Someone asked, what is my plans for Leavers Day? At the moment, I haven't got any plans at all. I said to my friends, I want to have like a sleep over the night before, so we all wake up on our last day together, can have breakfast together, and then go together, do like a hair and makeups together. But I'm just going to take it day by day. I'm really not that bothered. I'm very, if anything, excited to get out of school. It's not really something I've ever been a fond lover of, but I am just so excited to leave, get out, and be able to do exactly what I want to do from now on, which is obviously very exciting. But exams are so important that I need to make sure I try my absolute best. Someone said, what is your predicted grades? I don't really know any of them other than maths and English. My maths I'm predicted a 4, and English I'm predicted a 6. I'm on a 5 at the moment in English and a 3 on maths. I'm absolutely dreadful at maths. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I cannot do it to save my life. But yeah, hopefully by the end of summer, when I do my opening my GCSE results, we will have good grades. Let's all manifest now, because I'm so nervous. But hopefully with Pearson it might help me out a little bit. Someone said, out of all your school years, which one was your favourite? I'd say for me, my favourite school year was probably year 7. I feel like everyone was just nice to anyone. I didn't really have many problems in year 7 till the end. And yeah, it was a really cute year. I'd say year 10 as well was okay. It was kind of easy, some of year 10, and I really enjoyed my friend group because I was with like Dan and George, and it was just really easy and fun. So I'd probably say either year 10 or year 7 was my faves. My least favourite, however, was probably year 9 and year 11. I've really not enjoyed school this year, and I really didn't enjoy it in year 9. Year 8 was kind of a weird one because I was still getting bullied, but I didn't really understand or care. I don't really know how to explain it. How do you know which GCSEs you should pick? This is also a very big thing, because in year 9 it's like they pressurise you to have to pick your GCSEs. In my opinion, I take every subject and look at the curriculum, look at like what you'll learn in the subject, because with me I made sure I checked what business you'd be learning about, because PE, I made sure I checked what I was learning about, because if it was all about the body, I wouldn't be able to do it. But my one was a BTEC sports studies, which is basically you learn about like media coverage and sport, you learn about all of that stuff instead of all like the body parts. And I ended up getting an A-star in it, but I definitely would recommend double checking your like curriculum and what you have to get and what you're learning before you pick your GCSE. That is my biggest regret not doing for business. Even though I looked at it, I just regret it. I regret business so much. But I think that is a good time to end this video. I hope you guys did enjoy just hearing a little bit more about my advice for year 11 and also just school in general. I understand how difficult school can be, and I've never had a very good experience at school, but please make sure that you're never alone. You can take it day by day, and one day you'll be out of there. And if you do enjoy school, you're very lucky, because I never really did. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to get your hands on the Pearson revision books. I'll leave a link down below, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.